For close to 3 months, the 16th Lok Sabha election had people glued to their television sets like never before. And when the results were declared, India was ready for change. But what about the UPA? What about those Congress ministers?
Well, were they really ready to change? With most of them having lost their parliamentary seats, the question is, what are they going to do now?
Not long back, they were the faces of the Congress party. They were the high-profile ministers running the country.
Government promised that.
Demarcation process is going on.
UPA की सरकार और कांग्रेस पार्टी स्पष्ट तरीके से उसका विरोध करती है।
लेकिन जो हालात है वो बिना देखे कोई बोलता है तो गलत है।
The fact of the matter is that the truth is before the people of India, and we've been saying this all along.
But today, with their ministerial berths gone and their party decimated at the elections, what is the mission on the minds of these hardened politicians? Is it to work towards bringing their party back on its feet? Well, these men certainly seem to have other things on their minds. Former Union Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde has announced that he would bid goodbye to active politics and concentrate on social work. Earlier, Shinde worked as a constable for Maharashtra State Police and also served as Sub-Inspector of Police, Maharashtra State CID for 6 years. Unlike Shinde, not all the former ministers want to work for social causes. Congress heavyweights like Salman Khurshid, Kapil Sibal and Manish Tiwari have other plans. Salman Khurshid, former External Affairs Minister in the UPA government, has begun to practice law and is representing none other than rape-accused Tarun Tejpal in court. And he's not the only lawyer who's gone back to practicing law. After remaining away from courts for almost 10 years, former Union Law Minister Kapil Sibal is also back in action. The first thing he did after the change of government was to renew his bar license, which enables him to take up practice again. Before he became minister, Sibal, a designated senior advocate, was much in demand as a lawyer, especially in cases involving corporates. Former Minister for Information and Broadcasting Manish Tiwari is also following suit. Earlier, he had opted out of the contest from Ludhiana. All of these former ministers, now turned lawyers again, however, say that they will continue to serve the Congress party. Meanwhile, former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram, another lawyer by profession, who opted out of the poll race and propped up his son Karti Chidambaram, had earlier stated that he would like to try his hand at teaching, reading and writing apart from pursuing politics.
So in one innings, you play a certain number of overs, and I know how many overs I've got. Now, what do I want to do in the remaining years of my life? I know what I want to do.
Which is?
I've said this before. I want to travel. I want to read. I want to write. And if any one of these young men will tolerate me, I want to teach.
But the buzz in Congress circles is that Chidambaram might enter the Rajya Sabha from Karnataka. Former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh is all set for a quiet and peaceful life away from 7 Racecourse Road, the house he occupied for 10 years. But Dr. Singh reportedly will continue to retain his seat and complete his term in the Rajya Sabha, which ends in 2019. And with Congress heavyweights busy looking for greener pastures and their priorities set, what's at stake is, after all, the future of the grand old party that seems to be in dire need of some new blood.